Well, now to the other headline tonight on Forward, getting the NFL back in the STL. First Alert 4's David Amilati reports one Missouri leader is ready to win this game.
St. Louis has a complicated relationship with professional football. The Cardinals left for Arizona in 1988, the Rams left for Los Angeles in 2016, and now the Kansas City Chiefs are headed out of Missouri in 2031, meaning the region will have lost 3 NFL franchises over the course of 4 decades. I recently talked with Senator Eric Schmitt, and he's been making headlines recently for having reached out to the Big East leadership, trying to get SLU into that conference. But when I was with him, I asked about something else on his mind, getting the NFL back to St. Louis. You're on the record saying that you've sent a letter to the leadership of the Big East, trying to get SLU in there. Maybe Dayton would make sense there, too. There's obviously an odd number of teams. We'll deal with that later. I am curious, though, in 2031, right now, as is, the Kansas City Chiefs will leave Missouri, the 3rd NFL team to leave the state. Senator, would you like to see the NFL back in St. Louis?
For sure. Absolutely.
What does that look like?
I don't know, but I would love for St. Louis to have an NFL team. I was a Rams season ticket holder for years. It was a shame that they left. St. Louis deserves an NFL team.
Should public dollars be used for that? Do we need to give tax dollars to billionaires?
I don't think so. I actually think from some of the settlement money, if you did it right, if you invested that right now, you could probably build a stadium with the settlement dollars they got from them leaving. That'd be my approach.
The senator's idea, or at least the want to have the NFL back in the St. Louis region, is getting the attention of some local leaders, including St. Charles County Executive Steve Ellman.
For the last 30 years, we've seen study after study show that subsidizing these sports teams really is not financially beneficial to the region. We are lucky to have the sports teams we have. We need to do what we need to do to make sure they stay here. The price tag on bringing an NFL team back here may be a little bit more than I'm willing to pay.
Now, Senator Schmitt obviously talking about the settlement St. Louis received when the Rams left in 2016. It's an intriguing idea, using those funds as a foundation for a new stadium rather than asking taxpayers to foot the bill. I did reach out to St. Louis City and St. Louis County to gauge their interest. And in just the last couple of hours, I heard back from County Executive Sam Page's office saying the first priority is to address the service reductions triggered by the county council budget cuts. The NFL funds are important to help cover public safety and public health. Once we have a stable revenue source, NFL funds could be used as part of a creative package to attract an NFL team. The question now is whether St. Louis has the market strength to attract an NFL franchise for the 4th time.